here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna make up a party of heroes out of you guys. You guys are gonna be the players. How does that sound? Awesome. I hope that sounds fun, otherwise there's no game. It's gonna be weird. Anyways, first, I'm looking for someone who's brave. I'm looking for someone who's not afraid of danger on the other side of a door and willing to kick it down and just run in no matter what's on the other side. I'm looking for my warriors. Are there any warriors out here? Anybody who's brave? No one is brave out here, no one at all. I see no warriors here whatsoever. Dang, San Francisco. This is disappointing. Very sad. Okay, we'll continue on with no warrior then. We'll see how quickly this game goes. Since we have nobody brave, do I see anybody? Oh, I see. Thank you. Let's hear it for the bravest one in the bunch. Come on up, sir. Oh, you screwed up now. Tell us, mighty warrior, what is your battle name?
Turn.
Turn, the warrior. Let's hear it for Turn, ladies and gentlemen. Tell us, what is the worst way you've ever taken down your enemies?
Banishment.
Banishment, ladies and gentlemen, let's hear it for our warrior. Go ahead and take a seat up on stage, or up on the table. We now have our warrior, ladies and gentlemen. We have our brave leader of our party of heroes. Definitely a party full of heroes. So now that we have the brave one, I'm looking for someone who's a little more intelligent. You maybe are wise in the ways of magic, powerful in the arcane. Do I see any wizards, any mages, any sorcerers, any warlocks? Anyone? I see one here. I see one over there. Come on up, both of you. I see both of you. Come up, very brave. Come on. Let's hear it for our mages and sorcerers and magical folk, ladies and gentlemen. And tell us, what kind of magic? First of all, what is your magical name?
Oh, that guy over there.
That guy over there, ladies and gentlemen. Let's hear it for that guy over there. Tell us, what is your most magical, powerful spell?
Heckling my enemy in front of his mom, making his mom laugh at him.
Heckling his enemies, ladies and gentlemen. Let's hear it for that name. Step on over to the side for me, please. Just one step over so I can step right here and find out. Tell us, mage, what is your magical name?
It's Ash.
Ash, ladies and gentlemen. Tell us, Ash, what is your most powerful spell?
Making people vomit on command.
Making people vomit on command, ladies and gentlemen. Let's hear it for Ash. Now, the way we normally do it is by choosing one of the two mages that have volunteered. Audience by clapping, cheering for your favorite one. Which one do you think should join our warrior on this quest? Should it be Ash? Or what about that guy over there? Sounds like a tie to me, ladies and gentlemen. We have two mages. Let's hear it for both our magical folks. Go ahead and join your warrior up on the table. Now, we have someone who's brave. We have someone who's intelligent. Now maybe we need someone to keep them alive. Maybe some kind of healer. Someone who is wise in the ways of medicine and maybe keeping them alive. Are there any people here willing to keep them alive? I see one over here, one over there, one over here. Come on up. If I pointed at you, let's hear it for our potential medics, ladies and gentlemen. And tell us, healer, what is your medical name?
The Proud Dad.
The Proud Dad, ladies and gentlemen. And let's say that one of your heroes has lost a leg. How do you heal them?
With dad jokes.
With dad jokes, ladies and gentlemen. Let's hear it for that dad. Step on over for me. And tell us, healer, what is your medical name?
The Captain.
The Captain, ladies and gentlemen. And let's say that one of your heroes has lost an arm. How do you heal them?
Rub some dirt on it and get back in there, soldier.
Let's hear it for that, healer, ladies and gentlemen. Step on over for me. And tell us, final healer, what is your medical name?
Dr. Oops.
Dr. Oops, ladies and gentlemen. And let's say that one of your heroes has lost an ear. How do you heal them?
Wait, you want me to cut off the ear, right?
Let's hear it for Dr. Oops, ladies and gentlemen. All right, guys, take a couple steps forward for me. Line up side by side, because it's time for the audience to cheer and clap for their favorite healer Who is going to keep our party of heroes alive? Is it going to be this healer? What about this healer?
You guys want some dirt on it now!
What about this healer? I think it was this healer right here, ladies and gentlemen. Let's hear it for him. Go ahead and join our party of heroes. Okay, it looks to me like we have enough folks here to call it a party of heroes. Ladies and gentlemen, let's hear it for our party of heroes. Now, every hero needs something to save people from. So now I'm looking for my favorite part, a villain. Someone who's evil, someone who's dastardly, someone who's up to no good. Do I see any potential villains out here, ladies and gentlemen? Anyone who's up to nothing good? I see one over here. Come on up, and do I see anybody else? Anybody evil enough? What a good bunch of people, folks. What a great, spirited bunch. Let's hear it for our only villain, ladies and gentlemen. And tell us, villain, what is your evil name?
Forgot about that part. I don't know, I'll go with that. I forgot about that part.
I forgot about that part, ladies and gentlemen. And tell us, I forgot about that part, the villain. What is the most evil thing you've ever done?
Eating small children.
Eating small children, ladies and gentlemen. Now we have our party of heroes to save us from this villain. Villain, there's no chair for you. I'm sorry. This may be what turned you evil. To a life of eating children. But we have our party of heroes. We have our villain. We have our 20-sided die. A die with 20 sides on it, 1 to 20. 1 being about the poopiest thing that could happen, 20 being the most amazing. Whatever they roll correlates with the value of the number that they roll. That makes sense, right? Right. Awesome. Here we go. We're going to start with our warrior, our bravest one. Hopefully speaking into a microphone. Tell us. We find our heroes on their day off. Where do we find them? At the pub? At the pub. You're on your day off at the pub, warrior. What are you doing? Drinking. Drinking! Go ahead and roll to see how well we're drinking. With a 2. So with a 2 out of 20, you're doing very poorly. You get it? Poorly? It's a drink? Anyways, you're doing very poorly. You're tipping all your drinks all over the place. You're trying to carry too many. You're pouring everything everywhere. You're spilling it all over the place. Quick, mage number 1. You see your warrior is spilling drinks all over the place at the pub. Your day off. What do you do?
Give him the power of balance.
You're gonna do what?
Giving him the power of balance.
Giving him the power of balance with your magic. Go ahead and roll to see if we can give him the power of balance with a 17! You cast a spell on him surreptitiously without his knowledge, and all of a sudden he's juggling the drinks along the way. And he's not spilling a single drop. Mage number 2, you see all this happening. Your warrior was stumbling, and then suddenly their balance got incredible. What are you doing at this pub?
I'm trying to sneak between the warrior and the beer so I can steal some.
You're gonna try and sneak between the warrior and the beer to try and steal some with rolling a 4. So the warrior has all of these mugs, all of these steins, carrying them around. He's incredibly balanced, and all of a sudden your head pops up between the mugs, and he just continues on and carries your head with him and dragging your feet along the way. You're not managing to get one single sip out of it. Now, healer, there you are at the pub on your day off. Your warrior was stumbling all over the place, but suddenly started walking very well, and all of a sudden started carrying the other mage. What do you do? Good sharing, everyone. This is good.
Well, obviously, I see everything's okay, so I'm telling stories of great battles I've been in.
Telling stories of battles he's been in. Go ahead and roll to see how good and enthralling these stories are. With a 20!
So you see, back in the day, before you youngsters got to the battle, we had so much we had to do.
Everyone is on the edge of their seats. Everyone is clamoring to get closer. The warrior is handing out drinks to everyone at the perfect time. They're not even breaking eye contact with you as they're grabbing the drink and taking a sip. And they're all dying to hear the most epic part of the story. And everyone is just feeling like the most energetic they ever were. Except now it's time for the villain. Come over here, Bill. There they were, at the pub, on their day off. Everybody was getting drinks. Everybody was taking like merry time to themselves. There were stories being told. All according to your dastardly plan. Tell us, villain, what do you do against these heroes?
I spiked the drinks.
Go ahead and roll to see if we can spike the drinks, the alcoholic drinks, with a 16! What are you spiking these drinks to do? Because they're already alcoholic.
Oh, they're all gonna fall asleep so I can eat them.
You're gonna make them all fall asleep so you can eat them. And the warrior is accidentally just a cog in this plan of yours. And there you are, warrior, handing out drinks. But you're noticing you're not taking a drink because your arms are occupied with these drinks. But as you're handing them out, everyone who takes a sip suddenly starts to lose that incredible balance that you have. It starts to sway. Quick, what do you do, warriors? You see the first one fall to the ground asleep.
Drop the drinks.
You're gonna drop the drinks. Go ahead and roll to see if we can drop the drinks. With a 4. You go to drop the drinks, but your other mage was right there with his head between your arms and his shoulders are balancing the other mugs that you let go of perfectly. You dropped no drinks at all. Tell us, mage number 1, what do you do as you see like people starting to drop and sleep everywhere?
I make them vomit on command.
Go ahead and roll to see if we can make everybody who's sleeping, falling asleep, vomit on command with a 13. You see some of them starting to gag and like their eyes bulge open. You see some of them full on throwing up. You see others like just still asleep, but like a little vomit comes out and it doesn't quite wake them up, which had you rolled lower could have been very dangerous because someone could have been facing upward and vomit could have been. Anyways, if you see anybody vomiting facing up, just turn them to the side. That's your PSA for the day. Mage number 2, there you were, balancing drinks on your shoulders. What do you do as everybody starts falling asleep and vomiting everywhere?
Well, I noticed that some are not waking up, and like you said, you have to turn their head to the side. So I jump off, I go to the unconscious people, I slap their faces back and forth, wake them up, and turn their head to the sides.
You're gonna try and slap the people who are asleep and get them to wake up.
Yeah.
Go ahead and roll to see if we can slap them awake. With a 15! Incredible, you are slapping people left and right and their eyes are just bulging wide open. Some of them have been throwing up some of the medicine or whatever he put in there. And they're staying awake, so you're managing to get some of them awake. Quick, heal it. What do we do?
Well, obviously, I see everybody falling asleep to my stories. I can't have that. So I yell out loudly, "All of you, awaken and be entertained!"
Go ahead and roll to see if we can yell at them to get them to wake up. With a 16! They're hearing that same dulcet voice just lulling them to sleep, but then suddenly it picks up in energy and their eyes wake up and they open and they're just as enthralled as they were and they're like, oh shit, I missed part of the story. Now, villain, there you are, you've disrupted the story, you've gotten half of them to fall asleep and then they stopped falling asleep because of the throwing up. And everyone is back to listening to the story against your plan. What do you do? Super serious stuff. Villainous at its most.
This is the most dastardly fairy tale I've ever heard.
Rated R.
I need to think about this one for a second.
The villain took his time to truly figure out how he was going to fillet these children and eat them and for his next meal. Don't forget, he eats children.
That's the worst thing I've done. That's the worst thing. But man, puking children though, that's tough. That's another level.
People are falling asleep. People are now vomiting and waking up. What are you gonna do?
Try to put them under a spell to get them to leave the pub. To stop
The
listening to
heroes?
story. Yeah, the heroes and all their little friends too.
Go ahead and roll to see if we can get everybody to just leave the pub because they're throwing up everywhere. With a 3, more people show up. Friends of friends that they don't even know anymore. And they're like, I heard there was a story here. Someone else comes in and they're like, I heard people were throwing up in here. Very weird guy, I don't know. Warrior, there you were, handing out drinks. People were falling asleep. But then they started throwing up all over the place. What do?
Get more drinks?
Get more drinks! Go ahead and roll to see if we can get more drinks with a 17! People are throwing up into their empty cups and receiving a full cup right next to them so they can wash it down. They're having a great time. Everybody's got 2 drinks, 1 in either hand. Quick, mage number 1, what do?
Start a karaoke.
Start a karaoke. Go ahead and roll to see if we can start a karaoke at this bar where everybody's falling asleep and puking with a 12. Like 12 people show up to your karaoke. And some of them are like wiping off some of the vomit and they're like, well, I can like spew something else out. I don't know, is that a term for singing? I tried. Okay, mage number 2. There you were. Doing stuff with people who were sleeping. Oh yeah, you were slapping them. Slapping people awake. What do?
I roll perception, see who may have spiked the drinks, who has not taken a drink, who's unaffected.
You're going to go ahead and try and perceive the situation a little better to see who has done this, who has spiked the drinks. And you roll a 13. And through the crowd, you see that there is a shadow shiftily moving about the crowds and the silhouette against the shadows, in the shadows. Shadows. Okay. Healer, there you were, telling this epic story. People were falling asleep and vomiting, and then you kept going with the story, and people were like, okay, cool. And then more people started showing up. What do?
As I hear the karaoke start, I move my story to be, what can I say except you're welcome? Go ahead and roll to see if we can sing at everyone.
Please be a nat 1 on this.
With a 16! Everybody's like really into this. You're like telling stories, you're giving epic tales, and then you're singing and just, I don't know if you're dancing, I'm not gonna assume for you. Okay, villain, there you were, with your evil, shadowy, dastardly plan of making everyone fall asleep and or leave. So, what are you gonna do now that there's loud song being sung in the place you wanted people to leave and or sleep?
I'm gonna make the next 20 people sing Tub Thumping by Chumbawamba. So they'll get knocked down, but they'll get up again, because ain't nothing gonna keep them down. They'll get knocked down, then get up again.
Go ahead and roll to see if we can stick them into some kind of evil time loop of Chumbawamba with a 5! Unfortunately, this karaoke doesn't have that song on its list. But the song is stuck in your head, and you keep singing to yourself, I get knocked down, and then get up again.
Damn, is it amnesia?
Now, Warrior, there you were, trying to get more drinks for all the people who were falling asleep and or throwing up, possibly leaving. What do next?
I look at him while he's looking at some guy in the crowd.
Go ahead and roll to see if you can see what the second mage is looking at with a 20! You pinpoint exactly who it is. It's almost as if a light coming down from the rafters of the ceiling of this very dungeon-looking pub is just upon him. See how important it was that he was in the shadows. Foreshadowing. All right, now, mage number 1, there you are, in the middle of this pub, and all of a sudden, this light shines upon someone doing something very suspicious. What do? They're clearly the villain. Oh my God, it's been them all along. What?
Let's see.
Worst timing, trust me, I get it.
I think the villain needs some help, so I'm gonna turn evil and convince everybody that he's God.
Oh! Our first mage is gonna turn evil. This is why you never have two mages in one party. Go ahead and roll to see if we can turn on everyone. Get with the get with the villain with a 4. So at this point, you've had a couple of drinks yourself that the warrior has been handing out, and you're just going up to people, and in your mind, you're like giving this incredible soliloquy about how people should believe that this person is some kind of powerful deity, something that's come down from the heavens, and that is why this beam of light. But really what you're like sounding is, it's like, and the beam of light over there, and I think it's pretty. And nobody believes you. In fact, people are kind of turning away from the villain, being like, actually, that is very unsafe. The rafters are just open right there. Mage number 2, what are we doing as the villain is clearly shown to us?
I hear tough thumping start and stop, so I go to the jukebox and I put on the Chumbawamba deep cuts, the entire song.
Go ahead and roll to see if we can find the deep cuts of Chumbawamba on this jukebox with an 11. You find what's a very abstract Chumbawamba song?
Give the anarchist a cigarette.
That one! And it plays, but it kind of skips a little bit because it's got dust on it. No one ever really plays it. Healer, the villain is right there. What do you do?
I see the villain. I look at him. I look at him, and he looks at me. And I look at him, and he looks at me. And I cast friendship so he can be better.
Friendship! Go ahead and roll to see if we can make the villain our friend.
This doesn't negate all the kids I've eaten.
With a 14! What do you think? Is that enough to like get you to be pretty friendly?
I might eat one less child. I might eat one less child per year, but like one less. Undisclosed how many I eat per year though.
All right, so you're feeling a little bit more friendly towards the party of heroes. You've been outed as the villain by this light coming from the rafters. You've gotten through this whole panel of potential killing moves. Quick, what is your final, finish it all move? What is your pinnacle of your plan? Villain, what do you do? Let's hear it for the villain, ladies and gentlemen, as he comes up with a good plan. Let's have him on as he's coming up with the most evil thing he could ever fucking do. What do you got?
So I need to come up with the most evil thing in a karaoke party where everyone's also kind of half falling asleep, half waking up, half throwing up, half not throwing up, with like 50 more people that showed up later. And then I'm everyone's best friend now?
I feel like you've got the situation like pinned down perfectly. What is the most evil thing this villain could possibly do in this situation?
We're gonna have like 3 songs of Don't Stop Believing.
Just on repeat. Go ahead and roll to see if we can get Don't Stop Believing on repeat. With a 16! Don't Stop Believing is on repeat. The villain is feeling so friendly towards the heroes and he comes over and gives everyone a hug and doesn't eat any children. Let's hear it for the party of heroes, ladies and gentlemen. And let's hear it for the villain for not eating children this time. Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Christian. This has been Audience versus Dungeon Master. Thank you guys so much for coming out. It's been so much fun.